like, is it not clean on us?
Right, thank you.
It's like, it's now clean because you're doing it?
Now
it's hood.
clean.
It's hood when you have your hoops on and your middle part and your, and your clean face like you have right now.
Yeah.
But when they do it, it's like,
but this is clean.
This is clean, girl.
You got it going right now, Nadia. I love your.
You do got it going on right now. You got that clean girl going on right now. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all, we're back on Blacktinidad. Let's continue the conversation about Black ownership. But I want to chat about the appropriation of our cultures and foods. Have y'all seen the recent spa water trend?
Please.
Yeah.
Not the spa water.
No.
They've been doing that with other things too, but let's talk about the spa water.
I hate the name, first of all. Like, spa water? Come on, don't do that.
The cucumbers.
Not only did they like gentrify the concept of it, then they like privilegized it. Is that a word? Is that a word?
Yeah.
It should be.
Like, who has access to the spas?
Like, who has access to the spa and spa water? Like, I don't.
And it kind of like, it reminds me of also the whole clean girl aesthetic that's been going
that
around.
one really bothered me. I mean, they all bother me, but the clean girl aesthetic, like, and even just the word clean girl.
Clean.
And it was just so, it's so dismissive.
That's true. Because it's like, is it not clean on us?
Right, thank you.
It's like, it's now clean because you're doing it?
Now
It's
clean.
hood. It's hood when you have your hoops on and your middle part and your, and your clean face like you have right now.
Yeah.
But when they do it, it's like,
but this is clean.
this is clean, girl.
You got it going right now, Nadia. I love your.
You do got it going on right now. You got that clean girl going on right now.
You know what I mean?
I love
You feel me? Bust down. No, I feel like they've been doing that with also another aesthetic too. Of just like this very much like summery Mexican vacation, but then they're also including like bits of like Italian architecture and like bits like they're pulling. You know how they grab bits and pieces and try and this is an aesthetic now, and it's like,
Right.
wait a second, we've been doing this.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
always
that's what
watered
gentrification
down.
does, right? They try to make it their own.
Yeah, like where's the magic? It's always kind of like
Culture.
a water, right? Like where's the roots? Where's the
Spice.
the spice, the fuego, the salsa? Where's that?
El sazón. No, le hace falta sazón.
Huevos sin sal.
Speaking of huevos sin sal, it's happening with food too.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we've been seeing this
exactly.
forever, right? I mean, there's a couple brands that we all,
We're not gonna name drop.
We're not gonna name drop,
say no name.
but it's been happening for a long, long time. I think for me, that's why it's important. Like I grew up, like I taught myself how to cook. Like I remember watching abuela cook in the kitchen and mommy and learning how to make my sofrito and stuff. Cause I was like, I want to continue to make my food at home, and have that feeling, that home warmth, comforting feeling.
Yeah.
How do y'all deal with cultural and aesthetics and food appropriation?
I feel like, because say you're going into the hood, right? And it's some, the hole in the walls, right? Yeah. Some really banging food, some of the best cultural food you'll get, but they're not getting the same love on Yelp. They're not getting the same love on socials. They may not be on socials because it's like, oh, they're dirty. Their storefront doesn't have the same branding and like modern marketing and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, we don't want to go there. We're going to go to this other spot that is very modern and looks like a blank store, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like just very like high tech and just super clean and modern, but it's like you don't need that aesthetic to have some good food. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, like I'd rather go to the hole in the walls. When I go home, like I'm about to go home to Oakland.
The mom and pop shops, I mean, Miami is like,
oh my gosh.
I mean, all the holes, all the
That's
mom and
where
pop
it's
shops
at.
in Puerto Rico and Santo Domingo. I grew up like on the beach. We have a place in Puerto Rico called Piñones where it's like you literally just go and it's like a little hut and they're cooking right there in front of you.
The kiosco.
And in the kiosco, and that's, to me, that's like good food.
Yeah.
That's good food. Once, but I was thinking as you were talking, one of the things we could do is, those small businesses and mom and pop shops, like, post about them.
Right.
Like give them the recognition they deserve and support them, right? Like go to them. And we know that they probably have to charge a little more than what other bigger restaurants are doing because, they don't have the reach, they don't have the access. So I think that's one thing that we can do.
I think that's the younger generation, Gen Z, millennials even.
Yeah.
I think it's our responsibility to kind of build up and like sustain that culture. A lot of times these little mom and pop restaurants, even right here in LA, like in the streets, people, the tacos they sell on the street, we all know like that's the best place to get the food is like on the streets. all it takes is somebody in the family, like a younger generation, to kind of put their family on. And I feel like that's one way that we can kind of help move forward culture by just like showing up.
That's all the time we have for today. We want to give a big shout out to Kayla Castañeda for joining us in our studio today. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Blacktinidad.